Man, we don't get no fuck. You ain't got to tell us bye-bye.
He hates you. He hates you.
Come on, set. And two soft. Let's get this.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. It appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Man, get on out here! I ain't saying shit like out the game.
Second and 12.
All right, okay.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, come on, Joe. Come on, Joe.
And he takes his way down deep into Cleveland territory.
Man, go back and watch this shit. One-on-one. His receiver holds the defensive back off with one hand. He goes up with one hand, catches the ball.
A real field flipper there.
Man, you see that shit you just did?
Down in the red zone.
Hey, box truck.
Oh, I can't believe you think this shit legit right here. Oh, it's wide open right there.
Into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
I balled him up 2 plays. He throw the ball down the field. 1 play to a receiver. One hand kick. Jump over a 90 cornerback.
3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game.
Oh, my God.
Practice it. They have their script in the plays they
Man,
want to open with.
lonely going to that door. All right,
They
guys.
have
I guess I'll get ready to get off here. Man, get on off the goddamn mic.
A touchdown already scored against
All the goddamn low talking the shit you
This will
doing,
be
Mike.
taken very short. And a nice return.
Make me feel some type of way.
At the 30-yard line.
We see.
Get off here.
Yeah.
Get off the mic. Get off here.
Rude as hell, man. Rude, dog.
Oh my
Hurt
God.
that man's feelings before he went to bed.
So first
We're about to go to bed, guys. What?
All day, dog.
He ain't like that at all.
Hey, alert! Switch. Hey, Delta.
working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Oh, my guy can't kick the ball.
Contact brings up
Yours
second down.
can.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Set, 180.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
Let me go to my new player right here.
44.
Nope, can't go to
Third
him.
down, Mayfield. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
Yo, man, ain't near that man.
That's good for a Cleveland first down at 11.
Oh, you think this last man was everybody supposed to jump up 20 feet? He's standing right in front of him, like the slant route you just threw in the end zone.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to
drag
the outside,
route,
trying to
slant
get to the
route.
perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop.
That man's on the left side of the field. He went to the right side of the field.
On 2nd down now, it's Burnett. And a good burst there gets him
I ain't gotta watch
up to midfield. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4
The man block said 3 people. On a toss.
Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed.
We're going to see what they have in the real season. It ain't shit here.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
What
and
the
he's
fuck
got it
is
past the
DANIELSNYDER?
30 before he's hit and dropped. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Right.
So they'll come up first and 10 now
dude.
from the 33. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Hey, that bag up and throw it deep. See what happens. That's what you did last time.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
Hey, C6. Rock it. Get it.
2nd and 13. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 56 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
YouTube
get
is fine.
quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
I'm going to show both of them plays in the chat. Don't worry.
The tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Yep.
Here's
Make sure everybody knows this
just a
shit.
yard on that last run.
Matchbox right.
2nd and 9 now.
Yep.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Bring it, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Pilot, 64. Weak.
On 3rd down, Bacon, and he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on from the left
Hail
hash,
Mary,
a chip
complete.
shot here. The kick by Lambo is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10.
Throwing the ball.
Good job defensively.
Hail Mary. They were Juju.
Yeah, I like how
They
you did
what they
that.
do to
Give a little
Juju.
tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Don't live that long.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Yeah, this one complete to Burnett. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
He's going to look just like Metcalf. Force feed.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Burnett. Look at the spin. Balance. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
Hey, alert 33.
Oh, shit.
44's Mike. 44's Mike. Check.
Damn.
I'm gonna run you up.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Got an open man. It's Burnett.
Come on.
And he'll take it down.
The defense he doing you too, bro?
46.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Defense
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
Man, our defense tough. You know what that shit is.
On 1st down, it's Burnett, and he went
Those
nowhere.
to get around 2 blockers, wide open field. I ain't
It's a
never seen
loss
that
of
kind
a
of
yard
speed.
there, and now 2nd down.
He's swift around them.
Spot. He's able to diagnose the run.
I ain't never seen nothing like
a
it.
missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's tricky.
Regular. Hey, high 7. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
On 2nd and 11 now, Mayfield. And that'll be
Come on, man.
incomplete.
Come on.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook
I
up
can't
on the
hold
long
on to no
one.
kick,
Now
no
it's
ball
3rd
in my
down.
hand.
These
He got
offensive
it. He's
starters
holding on
still
to
out
it.
there in the 2nd quarter.
It ain't
You think the
never
plans
no
for them to
kick.
at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way
Nope.
through.
Yeah, it might go by
Joe be
feel.
kicking
If
the
they have a
ball.
really good
It's
first
random.
drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not,
Random
leave them out
kicking.
there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this.
Regardless
they'll be
if
gone
he's
by
going
the
for it or
fourth
not.
quarter.
That's the way.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Alert.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down.
Dude come
and
free.
He's met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what that dude would do. I don't know what 82 would do.
And it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run the toss to Walker.
Look at this shit right here.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Boom, boom. They can't block.
3rd and 11 coming up.
Get out the boat.
It's 2-on-2, and neither of my guy can block neither of his guy. 2-on-2.
That makes sense.
The Browns on 3rd down.
Just not the
okay,
mid, though.
2 for 3 thus
Hitting the
far.
block shed,
This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Mayfield.
Give me that.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 16-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
Joe.
They're none too pleased.
Oh, you've been doing business with the devil. Yeah, nope, get out.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. In for the sack, Miles
You've been doing business with the devil. I see you got pounds over there.
All-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw here.
Oh, my God.
A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And that will
be incomplete.
Wide open.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the
wide
ground.
open. That's 6 right there.
And I feel like
that's that Marvin play right there.
Momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out.
What you got on the, what's on the block, man? What the fuck they doing?
And he couldn't get it to check.
How many?
That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, your season over with. Yeah, it sounds like it. You sound like you got prairie view.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Big yardage there for the Browns.
Man, you see what the fuck? If you see what the fuck this dude doing with this goddamn linebacker.
It's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening,
you be amazed,
isn't it? Because
amazed
when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long.
Any goddamn body Joe got.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a
another 10 yards
field,
back on a dive. Hold the receiver. Hold it. Holding receiver on a dive play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Shit. Blanket. Everybody.
A nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Come on, man.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard to gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Too long. Look at that kick. Look at that kick right there.
And
Look
he's
at
going to
that.
get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one,
Boom.
a gain of 20 and a first down.
Look at that catch right there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little
On the
flex
money,
down
on the
position
run
because
line, in
he
double
creates
coverage.
mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Oh.
And he takes it in.
The most perfect screen ever thrown.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are
Motherfucker
able to
could have caught
widen their lead.
that, throwed it back to the
There are
quarterback and
several
caught it
elements to
again.
a well-executed screen pass.
I ain't got nothing but the best defensive line ever assembled.
Hey, you're so right.
Everybody
because you really
fool.
need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him down.
Oh, he want to do this kick
for the
so bad
touchdown.
where get the safety. He want that so bad. He trying it. He trying it.
To the 26-yard line.
I know what trying to look like. Hell yeah, we streaming it. I know where you kicking it
The
to.
Cleveland offense ready
I'm
to
looking
go.
at it.
They trail by 10, 17.
You don't know where you kicking it to. You don't know. Just look it.
First down. It's Walker. And boy, this defense again really
Look
making
it.
things tough.
Look it.
as
Look
they
it.
stop him for no gain. Tried to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge. No place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2 minutes remain.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach.
Try you.
He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. To throw, Mayfield.
Oh, don't worry about it. He gonna drop
Right
it.
side.
Don't worry about that.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good.
He
there.
can't hold
The
on to
contact
it.
Popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, man got it in 2 hands. It's like the catch you just made down on the other end.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35,
Man, right there he called it. Don't worry about
36-yard
it.
line. Officially, that'll be marked
Everybody
down as
man
just a
made it.
28-yard punt. And the
You can catch it with
Jaguars
another
go
man
on offense,
running
first
to
down
you.
and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next
What Chase doing out there?
They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play call, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. 2nd and 11. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Catch.
And that will be
Oh, I can't believe it.
Trying to dial up the
I can't
long
believe
way
it. I
out
can't
there,
believe
but
they ain't
it'll
give
be
you that
3rd
kick.
down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And he fires one that's intercepted. picked off near the 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. A new life now following a late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So
it ain't good as your goddamn
kid. Now from the 33. Mayfield. And he finds a man on a crossing route. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Run. 58, come on. Hey, box truck.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Michael Gallup as the first half is winding down, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well. So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it? Absolutely. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I saw him right there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag.
Another holding call.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand how you get many holding calls in the half.
Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
In a half, not a game. We ain't played the second half yet.
Starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get
three positive plays.
This will be taken very short. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15.
He got it. He got the man can't handle the kickoff kick. He got it. I got a running back, a number 1 running back back there. He can't catch it because where he's standing. Ball a little foul. Oops. I can't get it.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
Doing everything possible.
Let's pick it up.
Doing everything on page 1 of YouTube.
See if they can
what
back it
to
up.
do to win the game.
Got a couple here, 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Burnett looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 58's the mark! Hey, team 6! Team 6!
Hey, 58's the mic! Go, 58's the mic! Watch the screen! 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I got him! 58, boys, 58, 58. Pistol. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but
Joe, what are they?
And it's 4th down.
How long I'm supposed to have the ball?
It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his
How long the man supposed to have the ball?
Sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the
quarterback.
quarterback.
You don't know.
And when he delivers the ball.
Hey, Snyder.
How is that not a catch? How is that not a catch? Oh, okay. He got blasted like every other tackle on the game. The man will come back, wait for the ball. Ball hit in the hand. Joe, man, 5 minutes late.
Returnable for Thomas.
Hey, Snyder. Hey, don't hit that button so we can go and play.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down. And I think this one's
return the punt now.
I agree.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first
How
and
you
10.
get the ball? I had a first down.
They'll toss it to Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Man coverage, can't stay with it.
On 3rd down, and that sets
Greatest
up
tight
the
end
first
of all
goal.
time.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
D-line, 99, 88, 85.
Jacksonville.
90.
A great
2 yards.
play
Can't see,
there.
don't see nobody.
Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
All right, let's kick a knife. About the only thing you got going over there.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
He gonna give up a lot of interceptions or create.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At some point, you just throw the ball. Fuck
Ready
it.
to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter.
Look at that goddamn D-line there.
Season game, that's exactly what they wanted to get done.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Greatest linebacker all time.
At the 35, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Man made 4 straight plays.
Ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
As long as Joe don't win shit this year, that's all I'm worried about.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Look at motherfucker, another great screenplay. The motherfucker getting tackled, drag the defenders another 5 yards.
A pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
15 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the
showing my defensive lineman 5 fucking yards down the field.
The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off
the
drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Look at this. Wide open. Can't stop this man.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14.
Can't check this tight end.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the
wide open every time.
It makes it tough to defend.
Wide open every time. Man on man. Jalen Smith can't stick this tight end. Who the fuck is this, Tony Gonzalez? Meredith running off from this man, running away from him.
And for the second time tonight,
Shit.
this field goal unit comes out here.
And then he run the same fucking route every time.
And Lambeau will put this one through.
A corner route, wide open. Break, juke his ass.
So
Bye.
put together a good little drive there, but ultimately
7 motherfucking yards away from
Yeah,
Jalen
I know a lot
Smith.
of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right?
Jalen
They get
Smith
the
must be a
touchdown, but
59,
that's
not a
actually
95.
okay. They got 3 points.
Send me
They will give
Jalen
the
Smith
defense a
back,
little bit of rest. Let them settle down over there.
Jalen Smith, I manned him up
That's a
before the
good
play
drive.
started.
And that'll carry over the back
You didn't
line
see
of
him
the
because
end
he
zone
wasn't
for a
nowhere near
touchback.
him. That's why you didn't see him. You didn't throw the ball to him right
The
there?
last play of the quarter.
Shit. Yeah, I know you looking at something else now.
It's Burnett. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down
I don't know
right
what I
from the
did.
start.
That was
Not
crazy.
going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Right.
Picked off at the 33. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door
Run a play into the
closed,
damn ground.
locked, reinforced.
And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Did he get hit immediately, or did he get hit 5 minutes after he caught it?
I love how you upset
Joe,
me.
did that man get hit immediately, hit stick immediately?
Big time play. Big switch
Oh,
in
that
how
was
this
different.
game was
That's different.
going, and then they
That's different when he
capitalized a
kicked.
little bit on top.
No, it's different. You want this goddamn
What
fumble
playbook
over so
you
bad.
use,
I'll put this goddamn
This will be
ball down.
taken
You want that
short.
bad. In this preseason
And a
game.
good return as he'll be stopped
deep-
just
what
shy of
offensive
the
book?
30-yard line.
Hey, Jamie.
What up with it?
Bro, I'm still
The
laughing at
Browns
you,
drive
bro.
about to get started. They're
Good
looking to
night,
make a bit of a
guys. They said,
180. They are
"Bye,
sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Pass interference.
Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean
Bro,
on
that
you
shit
through this
funny as hell.
patch. We need you
Bro,
to get
said,
us
"Put
back on
somebody
track
walking to the
and get us
door."
going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays.
Okay, listen, niggas. I'm getting ready to get off here tonight. Man, you got that mic.
And see if we can move forward.
So
That
don't
boy
get too
crazy,
cute.
man.
Go to the playmakers. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, you can't hold on to it, Joe.
Incomplete.
Can't hold on to it.
Good effort
Hey,
there
man.
trying to take a shot, but it's third
What you want for a
down.
Reuben Falk?
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play
You get
caller
this
is
Foster
thinking,
from the
what have I
Jaguars
done
coming through
before
three
that's worked well
players.
that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first
You
half,
get
scoring
him.
points.
Brian
Haven't done anything so far here in
601.
the
You ready
second
to
half.
kill it? Let's get it.
58 right there. Let's get it together, defense.
They'll look to throw here.
Shit, the way y'all, all that aggression y'all got, shit, y'all,
Picked off at the 39.
y'all can be
Y'all
ready
do
to
for a
goddamn
win.
kill somebody in a minute.
It's a
Do for a win
Jacksonville
tonight.
touchdown.
You do for a win.
Hey,
I don't know who all is to blame
I ain't gonna get
there,
down this,
but
man. I ain't gonna get down
I love seeing
this,
pick sixes.
probably man music.
Nothing like seeing someone
This year
pluck it
on,
out of the
Modern
air
Warfare, I ain't
and
gonna
throw
get no
it away
win.
and see people trying to change directions. Hard to do.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Don't let Joe
Throw the
fucking
pick
play
six
with
to get
y'all.
another shot at it now. As
Not
this
me,
one's in
Nick.
the air. This is fielded at the goal line.
Y'all family.
And some good
Leave him
coverage
out
there
the
by the
motherfucking
team
coach.
as they bring him down at the 16-yard line.
He on one tonight, y'all. He run a Steelers playbook. Joe run a Steelers.
You need to be taking notes, Stan.
No, it wasn't that
The
game.
Cleveland
It ain't no
offense ready to
note. It's
go.
only
They're
still a
sort of
dig
seeing
and that
themselves
damn butt
spiral
from
out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
That shit don't
the
look the
coach is
same.
walking that line of
Yeah, it
being
ain't the
calm
same thing.
and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass.
But that shit that's natural for Johnny D.
To make it pass. And that's
This
what they
is
have
a
to do.
natural
They gotta
thing
get
right
some
here.
control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
You can run the weakest man in the paper if he can't stop it. You can hear about it.
That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man. It's Ratley. 20.
Oh, look at this man. Run my fast receiver down. Run him down.
After the catch, is that play good for 30?
Run him down. Turn a corner on his weak ass safety. Run him down.
Not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong.
My rookie running back right
in
here.
this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage.
Run him down in the backfield.
They can pick up anything that leaks through.
On a stretch. Run him down. Gun him down.
You're making
Like a
plays
dog in the street.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
It's this. I'm gonna let me get this set up in him right now. If he don't get this set up in, he got off YouTube. He can't do nothing with him.
Down. It's Burnett. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the
Get
11.
it in there. I want him to get it in right
There,
now.
and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. Burnett, and they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Yep. So they at 2:30.
Yeah.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Y'all
this helps to
ain't fool
start
with
a
this
drive
out there.
after the penalty.
Y'all
It'll
don't
be
start
first
hard
and
like
5.
everybody else.
Throwing is Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings it down. Stafford is sacked. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now it's Stafford.
Catch.
For his tight end on the corner.
He immediately. It's
Good
different.
pick up there, 13 yards.
Lord, he run this goddamn out route, this tight end one more motherfucking time.
Out of the gun. And he will
Lord
get the
have
first
mercy.
down as he's up to the 20-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational
He done ran this
football.
motherfucker all
Understanding
game in
where
the
first down
preseason.
marker was.
I know
He
what
gonna
play
run it
I'm
all
on.
game in the
I
regular
know
season.
what play I'm
God damn,
on.
give it a motherfucking break.
I know what play I'm on.
You, every tight end that caught the same fucking route.
First down.
Every route they done ran.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Every route. Over and
I
over.
think that's a great example.
You up
that
30
not all
points?
tight ends are
Goddamn, give it a
created
break.
equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic
You don't think they can
guys in
catch
the
the
league. So even though he
65th
caught
pass
it,
like
he turned
that?
it into much more.
A 2nd down pass play there.
Shit,
but it's
they caught
incomplete.
60,
Thomas, the
65
intended target,
straight.
And it's 3rd down.
66. Let me just see.
An open man that time, but ended up
God
putting a little
damn,
too much heat
Russell
on it, don't
Mills.
you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more.
One more again. What a booty. Yeah. Whoop, there it is.
Line facing a 3rd and 7. Following
Man, everybody know you run the same shit over and over, Joe. Ain't no goddamn
Now a
secret.
3rd down throw, but it
You been doing it for 10 years, man.
Incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys
Running,
open.
you kill me in the preseason.
You've got to stick
then
it
you'll
in there
struggle in the regular season. You'll flame out in the playoffs. We've seen this goddamn move before.
Precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Flame out, flamethrower.
No return here.
Yoga flame.
They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Yoga fire. I love what the Harlem. See, the Harlem good when he run them rookies. When he got to go against a nigga like Vega, he get punished.
Going last time. They were moving the ball.
When he got to go face Vega.
So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try.
You want to get this blitz in so bad. 9 men on the offensive line, 9 men down. Come on.
Capture that
Bring the weak ass blitz on.
And maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving.
You want to run it now.
Like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that.
I'm going up top this time.
They may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Up top. Yep. Got to. Look at this shit right there. Wide open. Can't get the fucking ball.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you know,
what time is it? I need to beat
keep
the beat.
everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go.
Can't turn a corner. Can't make a play.
He needed a couple, but he didn't even get
Needed
back
2
to
yards.
the line of scrimmage.
Minus 3 yards. Minus 3 yard stretch.
Terrific field position.
Shit, Job ain't for it.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
He got to run it back.
Brought down at about the
His running back gets 7 yards. I hit him in the backfield. He still gets 7 yards.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has
just
been
got it
a
right there.
one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down now.
Oh, penalty.
He's going to be brought down by the face
I got 9 penalties. You got 0.
This is going to get him a 1st down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
How I got 5 penalties, you ain't got a penalty.
To the 13-yard
smartest
line.
team on
That's
earth.
going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The smartest motherfucking 53-man roster ever assembled.
A good game, but with all the offense we've seen from them today, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever
I got 3 holding penalties, face man penalties. These motherfuckers out there, the Saints, the latter-day Saints, goddamn it. Motherfucking Mormons out here playing football.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat.
Uh-oh, tight end. Here you go.
Now Stafford.
Wide open.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a
wide
touchdown.
open. Tight end. Can't be checked. Nobody can stay with him.
My friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty
Get
much
away from him
at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory.
I got 8 defensive backs, and they can't take a tight end. A bag up tight end.
I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those.
3rd string tight end.
I knew this was over about a minute
over
ago.
And over.
You took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's
over and over. Tight end. Mismatch.
We know this thing's done.
This fielded at the 2.
He got a tight end mismatch. No matter who, whatever tight end is, the mismatch versus my DB.
Line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles.
Me and Bobby holding somebody. He got him coming off the line, looking at me.
Game like this.
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They're going to look to throw. And the tip there altered the
I don't know
ball
why I
flight,
did it
and
every
it
time.
falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
I won't do it this time.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll set up to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Let's go up top.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's
going to the running back out the backfield.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team.
He up 30 points. I'm so upset.
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I
he up 30. You don't understand what did happen. I think he got so turned around.
We're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Turn the end zone, Brad, while you're on offense. Show this motherfucker something.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.
too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when I tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, this is me and my warrior. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, and glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash.